Good day, folks. There's three things I want to get done today. The first one is there's a swale over to my right. Actually, let me go down the trail here. I'm on the property today, and I think this is where the old brook was, part of it. There's a bunch of swales that replicate each other all along these hillsides. So I feel like the old brook was probably up in this area. So I want to find rounded rocks, see if maybe it oxbowed out at one point and then rejoined itself. Next thing I want to do is I want to set up the power puller, and there's a couple rocks down there in the brook, so we're going to go down there. And then there's a culvert on the property too, and I just want to clean out the first 3-4 feet of the culvert, see if there's anything in there. Hope you enjoy. Psyched, I found one growing still. And tomorrow's my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, sister. There's gonna be a lot of roots down here. Because I'm in a swale here up in the hillside, I expect to find some rocks right here. Big old rocks. Oh, geez, that's a big rock. That thing. All right, we're getting down there. Big rocks. That thing, that little rock right there was probably the heaviest. It was heavier than that. Anyway, I'm getting down here, and the soil composition is changing a little bit. I'm starting to get into a little bit of a layer of rusty stuff on the sides. You get your black loomy stuff on top, then it kind of turns brownish. Now it's starting to turn more gray. This area is all compression, glacial till. There's a lot of clay that's hardened. So I'm getting down into that layer and seeing if maybe below that is gravels. If not, I'm going to sample what's in front of us. We got our sample bucket, and I'm easily down 3 feet here. So let's go test this. Let's run down the brook. I have tested the other side, and I found gold in the slopes on the other side. So let's see what's going on this side. That might not be the greatest test, but it's about 2.5 gallons of dirt there, roughly. I gotta make sure to wash this material real good because it's very mucky. Put some water in it, trying to break it down. All right, that's all ran. Didn't see any gold show up yet in the riffles. But we're going to pan this out, see if there's even some fly poops in here somewhere. Totally skunked. It's one piece of pyrite. Let's move on. The reason I'm classifying using the Gold Reaper today is because this area, it's a glacial area. Everything's clay. It's just, this whole place is a mess. So the material is real mucky and it breaks it up for me so I can process it. right, lunch is over. I'm gonna go clean out the box. I ran it for about an hour maybe. Just kind of taking my time today. I have not been on this property digging in a while. Not like there's a lot of gold here. It's just, I love being here. I don't know if I'm gonna head over to that culvert now or go around the other corner. There's a ton, if you go around this inside bend, there is down trees, like there is such a mess over there. I might have to go up the slopes, drag the sled up to go over, to go back down. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. I'll see you in a minute. I'll tell you, this place is like an obstacle course. The ice storm, we had an ice storm probably about, I don't know, maybe a month ago, a couple weeks, whatever it was. All these trees were not down right here. That ice storm just destroyed this area. So I'm gonna go down the little gully, try to get around the corner. All right, got past all the trees, that's good. So this corner right here, this is the sharpest corner on the whole property. I found a picker right around there at one point, and it's funny because I haven't found even a speck of gold all day. Also under here, I found gold. So I'm gonna poke around for 20 minutes, half hour, run some material. See if we can at least see some gold today. I'm finally finding gold. Crazy. Show you where I'm digging. Right here. And this whole thing's hollowed out, so I'm just grabbing the material right here. The corner is real sharp. And there's another piece that just showed up. It was worth it, getting through that thing with a sled. We keep digging. All right, didn't get skunked. Couple 20 mesh size pieces in there. 30 mesh, that's about 30, the one on the far right. About the first 8 feet of that culvert, not much material, so I'm not going to bother with the rest. I'm just going to pan this, see if there's any gold in it. El Skunko. Just one of those days where you just got to kind of find out. You're curious what's in the hillside, the slopes on this side of the property. Other side of the property, I've found gold up higher in the slopes. Just had to know. That culvert too, had to know. Is there gold in some of the riffles in the beginning of that culvert? Answer, no. Either way, fun day, great day outside. We are in spring now. Spring is in full bloom here in New England. A lot of people are psyched. That was a long winter. Thanks everyone. Take care. Be well. There's a bird inside my work truck. Get out of there, dude.